In this video, we are covering the probate court process here in the state of Michigan, breaking it down into 3 understandable stages. Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Radzwion IV, your trusted attorney with Radzwion Law, PLLC, and I am a licensed attorney here in the state of Michigan that regularly practices probate law. Now, remember, these stages I've come up with. I think they're helpful in understanding the process here in Michigan, and they may be helpful for a personal representative and their attorney to help them navigate through the probate court process while administering an estate. Remember, this again is specific to Michigan probate law. That's Michigan probate law. This will not apply to any other state. If you'd like to see some of the forms that are used here in Michigan, I will send you a free probate tip sheet. All you need to do is go to radzwionlaw.com. The link will be in the description box below, or you can search Radzwion Law in any web browser. When you get to our homepage, you should find the Get in Touch section. It should be towards the bottom. Here you will enter your name, email address, and the words probate tips in the very bottom box. Then click Submit. I will then send you an email so that you can download this free probate tip sheet. The tip sheet has links to many of the probate court forms that are required when opening or administering a probate estate. It also has some other checklist items that you will need when opening a probate estate. So head on over to radzwionlaw.com to get yours today. Okay, so looking at stage 1. Stage 1 of the probate court process is what I call the opening stage or the opening process. And that's essentially where the personal representative is going to take certain documents, submit them to the probate court. The probate court is going to set a hearing date. The personal representative will show up, have the hearing. The court will appoint them as the personal representative and issue what's called letters of authority. Letters of authority are what give the personal representative authority in signing off on documents like deeds or contracts or dealing with banks on behalf of the deceased individual. The letters of authority are the most important document that a personal representative can obtain from the court while administering the estate. If we're looking at stage 2 is what I would call the active process or the active stage in the probate process. And this is where the personal representative is going to have duties to fulfill. And they have to investigate things like how many assets there are in the estate, how many bank accounts, what are the values of those bank accounts, how many properties the decedent own. They're going to be reporting all of this to the court, again, on forms in that probate tip sheet that we can send you. These forms will be submitted to the court. You'll report these assets to them, and an inventory fee will be paid to the court. During stage 2, or the active process that the personal representative will have to do, is notice creditors. They'll deal with creditors, anyone that is owed money from the deceased. This is the time for them to come forward and make a claim towards the estate. So the personal representative may need to deal with that as well. They'll also be dealing with heirs, questioning or getting questions from heirs if there are any, and dealing with anything pertaining to moving or transferring properties or anything of the sort. And remember, these are just generalized statements. They're not always specific to each individual probate case. You'll have to evaluate whether what steps you specifically will need to take for your probate estate. The third stage is what I would consider the closing stage or the closing process to finalize and close out the probate estate. This is where the personal representative is tasked with reporting all of the gains, all of the income that the estate made while the personal representative was serving, as well as the losses, any debts that were paid, any creditors that were paid off, or any lawsuits that went on and money was owed through that. The personal representative is then going to, schedule distributions for heirs if there are any assets that remain, and then they're going to. Another process would be is petitioning the court to close the estate. And there's a form for that as well. Personal representative is going to be asking the court to effectively, sign off that all of the property has been taken care of, and the assets have been dissipated, or the distributions have been made to the heirs, and that the personal representative should be discharged and the estate should be closed. Now, if you have specific questions regarding a probate case here in the state of Michigan that you would like answers for, get in touch with us. Go to our website. The website is designed for you to email us and send us a message so that we can respond and help assist you in any way we can. That's what we're here for. We are here to assist you with your probate estate. If you like informational videos like this, leave us a comment below. It really helps us get this information out there. Hit that like button. Consider subscribing to our channel. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.